Wow, man, look at that. Renaissance people, Renaissance Cam here. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be alerted when these videos drop. I hope everybody is staying safe with this whole coronavirus pandemic that we got going on in the world right now. My heart goes out to all those who have lost loved ones, who have sick loved ones, who are just trying to get out of this thing. Alright, so with that being said, I know Italy is probably up here when it comes to the death toll and the number of coronavirus cases. So I wanted to do an ode to them to kind of show my respect, pay my respect to those who have lost loved ones and who have sick loved ones in Italy. So we're doing an Italian dish today. The Italian dish that we are doing is chicken Parmesan, alright? Real simple, real easy recipe. It's not gonna take you more than 20 minutes if you just follow instructions, alright? Let's get started. Alright guys, so the ingredients that you'll need for this recipe is 1 large chicken breast, some lemon juice, some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese, some garlic, 1 egg, a little bit of vodka preferably. If you're underage, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. You'll need some basil. You'll need some spaghetti, of course, for the pasta that we're going to use. We're going to need some parsley flakes, some olive oil, some Italian seasoning, some crushed red pepper, some salt, some cayenne pepper, some paprika, and your choice of marinara. So I'm using this Victoria marinara. If we can get it to focus in. This right here, pretty good. You can make your own marinara, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright guys, so first things first, believe it or not, we're going to start with the water. Alright, we're doing spaghetti pasta with this, so we're going to set up our water to boil our pasta. So first things first, we're going to add a little bit of salt to our water. And then we're going to add some olive oil as well, just to have a good flavored water. You don't want to cook pasta in bland water. I mean, it's fine, but you want to add as much flavor to this dish as possible. Now while that's boiling, we're going to prep our chicken and start cooking our chicken. Then once this water comes up to boil, we're going to drop our pasta in, and hopefully by the time we finish the chicken, the pasta will be ready. Alright guys, we're going to get things started right here. So first things first, we're going to make a wet marinade / seasoning mixture for our chicken to go in. Alright, so first thing, we're going to take a 1 gallon Ziploc bag like such. We're going to take an egg and just pour that in there. Alright, next we're going to take a lemon squeeze. You can use real lemon, fresh lemon juice. It's real lemon juice, but you can use fresh lemon juice. I just don't have the time for all that. Just squeeze some lemon in there as well. Then we're gonna start seasoning. So first things first, we're gonna go with the Italian seasoning. Red pepper flakes. Then we're going cayenne pepper, paprika, black pepper, parsley flakes, and salt. Now we're gonna close this bag. You see all our ingredients are in there. So we're just gonna mix. Make sure you break up that egg yolk. Shake it around real good. So it looks like that right there. See how it looks? Alright. Now we're gonna take our chicken breast and we're gonna drop it right in there. Close this up. Shake it around. Get it nice and coated just like that. And we're gonna let this sit while we make our dry mix, alright? So the dry mix is really simple. This is just some self-rising flour right here. We're gonna take about that much Parmesan cheese. We'll save a little, actually we'll pour it all in there, that's good. That much Parmesan cheese. And then we're gonna season just like we season our wet mixture, alright? So same seasoning. We go heavier on the Italian seasoning because it's an Italian dish. Red pepper flakes, cayenne pepper, parsley flakes, major, black pepper, paprika, and a little bit of salt. Now you just want to shake that up. Alright guys, so now that we have our wet and our dry mixture, including our chicken breast, we're going to open up our dry mixture and drop our chicken in. Once it's dropped in, you want to give this a vigorous shake. Just like that. So now that we have our chicken coated one time, as you can see it's nice and coated, we're going to drop it back into our wet mixture, right? So we're going to drop it back in, close it, another vigorous shaking, and then we're going to drop it back into our dry mixture. Now it's just like a sticky piece of chicken, which is going to hold all of that batter. Throw it back in there, shake it. Now as you can see, our chicken is double coated, and it's going to make it real nice and crispy, as well as be, you know, somewhat soft after the sauce soaks into it a little bit. Alright guys, so to our skillet, we're going to coat the entire bottom of this pan with olive oil. We want to let that heat up to about, on high heat. All we're going to do is shallow fry this chicken breast in this olive oil until it's nice and crispy on both sides with a nice golden brown color. And then we're going to take it and set it to the side. Alright guys, so now I'm going to take some of this oil out and we're going to start building our sauce, which is already pre-built, but we're going to add some things to it to make it even better, alright? Alright guys, so we got our pan back. Now we're going to add in a little bit more olive oil just to wake it back up. Let that spin for a little bit. We're going to add in about, I don't know, 1 spoonful of garlic. Take that off the heat for a minute. Take your Crystal Head vodka or whatever vodka, or no vodka if you're against it. Take a little bit of it and just deglaze that pan. That much right there. And all this alcohol in here will burn off and just leave you with some real good flavor. Alright. So now we're going to add in our marinara sauce. We're going to let that come up to a nice simmer. But in the meantime, we're going to season it. So add a little bit of parsley. Or maybe a considerable amount of parsley. Drop that heat a little bit more. Add in some salt, some black pepper. And we mix. One more thing I do want to add is some Italian seasoning by chance. Alright guys, so now that our sauce is at a nice consistency, we're going to add in our chicken breast. So we're just going to sit it in there just like this right here and let it begin to somewhat soften on the bottom. And now we're going to take a little bit, not a lot, and just sort of run it over the top of that chicken just like this. Just a little bit. I'm going to cover it. Not fully, but cover it. Just like that. Let it just sit there in that tomato bath and get busy. Now we're going to take some Parmesan cheese and cover it just about, just on that top part that we covered in tomato sauce. Just try to keep it in that little round right there. And that's gonna stick to the sauce real well. And then for the grand finale, we're gonna take some mozzarella cheese and just layer that all over the top of it. Now we're gonna hit this with a little bit of parsley on the top. And now it's time to go into the broiler for about 5-10 minutes just to make sure, not even 5 to 10, maybe about 5 minutes into the broiler at 450 to make that cheese melt and get a nice velvety consistency on the top of it, alright? Alright guys, everything is done, so time for another moment of truth. I'm starving, I haven't eaten all day. But let me just show y'all what I'm working with right here. As you can see, that thing is, whew, that thing is beautiful. Yeah. Need the camera to stop focusing on me. There we go, there we go. See that right there? Garnished it with a little bit of basil. And we're gonna dig in. That shit, I'm digging. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a really good dish, y'all. Please challenge yourself, make this recipe. I promise you, you won't regret it, honestly. A lot of y'all miss going out, going to restaurants and stuff. Y'all can make restaurant quality meals in the comfort of your home, staying safe, away from people during this terrible pandemic we're having right now. This took me 20 minutes. Maybe I could have cut it to 15 if I wasn't filming. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all keep on learning, stay blessed, stay safe, and I love y'all. Till then, we out.